There were two best friends named Ella and Maya. They loved each other so much that they did everything together. Most people thought Ella and Maya were twins because they love to dress alike and they look alike. Or should I just say they are sisters from a different mother. Ella and Maya were so close that whenever they're on holidays, they can't stay without talking to each other in a day. They'll tell each other their secrets, their latest achievements, their moments of happiness, moments of sadness. They were practically like two peas. Everyone at the university campus admired these two friends because of the way they dress. They dress so attractive and they are so beautiful. They also live together in the school campus as roommates. Ella had to go on a trip for her IT program that will last 6 months, which means she won't be staying with Maya for a while. But before leaving, Ella decided to visit the supermarket to shop for some cosmetics that she will be needing while she is on her IT. As Ella strolled through the aisles, her eyes landed on a handsome young man named Richard. He looked so cute and he had the appearance that could light up a room. And Ella instantly felt butterflies in her stomach. She was mesmerized by the appearance of Richard. Ella couldn't just let this guy go, and she bravely approached him, and they struck up a conversation, and she requested for Richard's number, and her heart was racing with excitement. Ella rushed home to tell Maya all about Richard, her dream man. Richard was this, Richard was that. Richard was the kind of man she loves and the kind of man she would love to marry. She kept on talking on and on about Richard. Maya was so excited for her friend because Ella told Maya that she actually got Richard's number. Maya was thrilled for her friend and wished for their friendship to blossom into something more than just exchanging phone numbers. Few days later, Maya decided to go to the salon to get her hair done. Although she and Ella usually go to this salon whenever they need to make their hair. But because Ella was busy preparing for her IT journey, she couldn't go with Maya on that day. And it was a unisex salon where men also came to barb their hair. Lo and behold, Richard also came into this unisex salon to have a haircut, and his eyes caught on Maya's beauty, and instantly he loved Maya. Maya also liked Richard. Little did she know that this same guy was the person her friend Ella was talking about few days ago. They exchanged phone numbers at the unisex salon, and Maya went home to tell her friend Ella about the guy she met at the salon today. And Ella was excited for Maya, not knowing that it was the same guy she fell in love with. The next day, Ella left for her IT program, still dreaming of Richard, although she has been waiting for Richard's call, but didn't want to make the first move of calling him, so she kept her fingers crossed, waiting for Richard's call. But she had the plan of coming back to look for Richard after her IT if she doesn't get a call from him. On the other hand, Maya and Richard started communicating frequently. Richard fell deeply in love with Maya. They'll go on date nights, go shopping together, do everything together, and they became so much in love with each other. And then Richard proposed to Maya, asking Maya to be his wife. Maya was overjoyed and called Ella to share the news, unaware that it was the same Richard Ella had fallen for. Ella was so excited for her friend, and they were talking about the wedding, of how she will be the chief bridesmaid, how they will plan the wedding, and how everything will go perfectly. Little did she know that it was the same Richard she has been dreaming of meeting, of getting married to, that her friend Maya is about to get married to. When Ella returned to help Maya with the wedding plans and to get everything sorted out, she was shocked to find out Maya was marrying the same Richard she had loved, the Richard she always dreamt of getting married to. Richard found out Ella was Maya's friend, but he was cool with it because he never asked Ella out, neither were they into a relationship. In fact, they haven't been communicating from the very first day Ella demanded for his number at the supermarkets. Feeling betrayed, Ella harbored resentment towards Maya, thinking she had stolen Richard from her by probably stealing Richard's phone number from her phone the day she came home from the supermarket, telling Maya about the guy she met at the supermarket. Little did she know that coincidentally, Richard also met Maya at the hair salon. Without asking Maya any questions, she concluded Maya stole Richard's number from her phone, but she pretended everything was fine. But secretly, she hated her friend Maya and secretly plotted against her, believing she had stolen her dream man. Maya and Richard got married in a very beautiful wedding. Their home was a heaven of love and warmth. Ella, on the other hand, was Maya's chief bridesmaid, but all through, her smile was never from the heart. She was sabotaging a plot against Maya. After the wedding, Ella thought of a plan on how to get into Maya's home, and she lied about having accommodation issues since her and Maya were no longer living in the same room. She lied to her friend Maya that she had no place to stay. Due to the love Maya had for Ella, she begged her husband Richard to please let her friend stay with them in their home. And Richard and Maya accepted Ella into their home with open arms. They all went out together, attended family meetings, and did everything together. Little did Maya know that her dear friend Ella was harboring serious hatred, disdain, and resentment towards her. Ella's plan was to cause issues between Maya and Richard all the time, that Maya will be frustrated to leave the marriage so she can take over. She started by always messing up Maya's food by either adding too much salt or pepper into Maya's cooking, and this caused a misunderstanding between Maya and Richard because Richard thought Maya could not cook. The couple kept on arguing over every little thing. Maya, on the other hand, thinking Ella was her dear friend and sister she could confide in, would confide in Ella, and Ella would end up influencing Maya negatively to become a rude and toxic wife to Richard. One fateful day, Ella told Maya that she heard Richard having a conversation with another girl, and Maya instantly believed Ella because she had so much trust for her dear friend, and this caused serious issues between the couples. They kept on arguing over every little thing. Ella indeed was determined to cause frustration for Maya in her marriage. She will use another phone number to send a text message to Richard, and then when Maya sees it, she will begin to argue with her husband. After a while of causing serious issues between Maya and Richard in their home, she realized that instead of Maya being frustrated to leave the home, rather she was causing more pains for the couple and for herself. Because Maya wasn't having any plans of leaving her marriage. Realizing that her plans are not working out, she decided to confront Maya with her pains and accused Maya of stealing Richard's phone number from her phone. Maya explained to Ella that she never knew that it was the same guy she met at the supermarket she also met at the hair salon, and convinced Ella that she would never betray their friendship for anything. That if she had known it was this same Richard, she wouldn't have started a relationship with him, just to keep the love and unity existing between the both of them. Ella realized that she had made a terrible mistake by assuming that her friend Maya stole Richard's number from her phone. She confessed to Maya that she had been the one instigating the serious issues Maya and Richard had been having in their home, with the intention of frustrating her friend just so she could take over. And Maya and Richard were shocked to hear this news, but they forgave Ella for her actions. The two friends apologized to each other, they forgave each other, and Ella left Maya's home with love and peace of mind. This caused Maya to instantly remember her mother's advice to her during her wedding to never bring a third party into her matrimonial home, especially if they are newlyweds, at least for the first 2 years. Eventually, Ella found her missing rib and got married shortly after she left Maya's home. And then she realized that she just had infatuations for Richard and not real love. The two friends turned sisters became united in love again, and they lived happily ever after. The moral of the story is to never assume things about others without talking to them first. Misunderstandings can lead to pain and ruin relationships, but forgiveness and communication can mend even the deepest wounds. I hope you learned to always communicate and don't just assume. Thank you so much for watching Onyi Stories and Folktales, and please kindly support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.